if anything, I don't think Matt Healy's would be happy right now with what I'm doing. But I'm there like I'm trying to help you.
Yeah.
I'm not trying to get #1.
Hi, I'm Luke Morgan-Britton. You're watching NME. Today we're speaking with KSI, YouTuber, author, actor, boxer, and maybe soon to be chart-topping hip-hop artist as well. How are you doing today, KSI?
Yeah, I'm good. What is today? Tuesday. Currently deciding my fate when it comes to my hair.
Yeah. Yeah, so I was going to say, let's go right into the important stuff. You've said you'll go bald if your album Dissimulation goes to #1.
Yeah.
It's currently #2, but I hear it's a tight race. So it might actually happen.
So I didn't actually realize that I'd actually be able to compete and get #1. So I'm kind of like, I'm kind of in a situation where I've kind of fucked myself. Yeah. Like, I mean, obviously getting #1 is insane. Like, I never even thought I'd be able to be anywhere near it, let alone be challenging the 1975, because, you know, the 1975, they're huge. Mm-hmm. So then for me to be able to challenge them, and then also I might even beat them, and then also get my hair, like, oh man, like it's taken me 3+ years like to get this. And then for me to just shave it all off, it's a bit mad. So I'm kind of contemplating my life right now.
So are you seeing it more as a win-win situation or a lose-lose of like?
It's a win-win is if I get second and I keep my hair. Like that's what I want. That's my prime thing, and I'm trying to push that, but people aren't listening. People are quite adamant in making sure I'm bald. And I know my fan base. My fan base just love it. They love trolling me.
So for people who may not know the backstory, you kind of off the cuff, kind of offhand, just said you'll shave your head in a video if you went to #1, and you kind of seem to regret it the instant you said it.
Well, I did. I was talking to my girlfriend, like she was behind the TV, and I was like, "Should I do this? This is a bad idea. I don't know." And I was like, you know what? Screw it. I won't get #1. It's the 1975. And then, you know, I saw that there was a K-pop artist also dropping as well. So I was like, yeah, I'm good. Like second, third place for my first album is ridiculous. Like not many people do that. Like to even be in the top 5, let alone the top 10, whatever, like it's incredible. And then I drop it and it's like, cool, bless. And then, you know, I see that my streams just go up. I'm like, why are they just constantly going up? And I see that, you know, people are downloading my album. And then, you know, obviously my BMG were like, oh, this is great. Yo, let's drop the deluxe. I'm like, guys, come on, man. What are you doing? We said we were going to drop it 5th of June. And now it's, you know, we dropped it yesterday. So I'm there like, okay, so now I'm getting scared because my hair might actually get taken off. And I'm literally, bro, I did a video promoting the 1975, promoting their latest album, promoting their album, promoting their latest single. You know, I did the same with Agust D, you know, with his album. I'm pushing, like, guys, stream their songs. They're sick. I was vibing. And bro, people just are doing the opposite. People are just buying my music more and listening to my music more. So I don't know what to do. I'm kind of stuck.
So what do you say to the people that, you know, may say this is a marketing ploy and you would actually prefer to go to #1 than keep your hair?
Well, I mean, you know, that's the thing. People are saying this is a huge marketing strategy for me. And I'm like, but then how can I prove that it's not? Like, I'm literally telling you, stop buying my music. I'm literally not even saying anything anymore because I don't know what to do. Ultimately, like, it doesn't, like, yeah, getting number one is cool, but it's like, it's my hair, man. Like, I recently dyed my hair because I was like, yo, I look fucking flames. And, you know, obviously, like, a few weeks ago, I looked like ass. So I sorted that out. You know, my hair's looking pang. Bro, like, the music video in Houdini, I look sick, bro. Like, you know, I'm finally at a spot where I'm happy with my hair and everything's going well. And I said that stupid fucking thing in that video. And now I'm in a situation where this could actually happen. Like, it's not easy to grow this. Like, my hair grows slow. So, you know, for me, 3+ years, and, you know, obviously it is what it is. Like, I'm in this situation now and I don't really know what to do. And, you know, I can't do a Doja Cat because, I mean, look at her. She's getting canceled left, right, and center. And also, like, as a YouTuber, you can't just not do what you said you're going to do because people are there constantly telling you, yo, you've got to be bold, you've got to be bold, you've got to be bold. And they'll start disliking my videos and they'll start, you know, hating, and they'll just make my life a living hell, and it just ruin my experience. So it's one of those things where I have to go through with what I said. But hey, yo, you know, like, I guess this is a great marketing ploy. But it's unconventional. Like, I'm literally telling people not to do what I want them to do. I'm telling people don't stream, and they're doing it. And I'm, you know, this whole reverse psychology, and then I'm doing reverse psychology, and it's not working. So I just don't know. I don't know.
So if Friday your album is a top spot, I'm guessing you'll record yourself, you know, shaving your head. Any plans of what to do with, you know, the hair that's taken you so long to grow? Like, maybe, you know, auction it for charity?
I haven't really thought that far ahead, man. If I'm being honest. Fuck, you're scaring me. Yeah, I didn't. Why would anyone want my hair? Actually, you know, tell a lie. Someone somewhere, I don't know.
You have a lot of fans.
Yeah, we'll get to that situation.
Like you said earlier, you kind of didn't envision kind of being in the mix at all. How does it feel that, like, your fan base can more than hold its own with, like, you know, both BTS, is a member of BTS, Agust D, and the 1975 have huge fanatical fan bases. How does it feel that your fan base can more than hold its own with them?
I mean, I guess it's incredible to show how powerful the, you know, YouTube fan base is, man. Like, yeah, I mean, a lot of people, I guess, would say, you know, like, YouTubers don't have what it takes, but I guess this kind of proves it. But yeah, I mean, obviously I've been doing this for how long? Like 10+ years. So, you know, I've got a strong fan base, and, you know, I've been through highs and lows with them, and, you know, through thick and thin, they've stuck with me. So this is, I guess, another chapter in my life. And yeah, I guess I just have to deal with the consequences if they come.
Yeah, and obviously these two acts that you're up against have, while having that kind of like massive fan base that you have, also have a kind of like crossover mainstream appeal.
Yeah.
And a lot of what people perceive YouTube as is that fan base is kind of in a bubble, and it doesn't necessarily cross over to the mainstream. Are you experiencing with this album that this has been your kind of crossover point where people who may not even know you as a YouTuber kind of fancy your music solely on the quality of the music?
Well, I mean, I guess, yeah, you could say that. Like, I do feel like a lot of people, you know, who wouldn't normally watch me or listen to me, I have listened to the album and gone, oh, wow, there's actually like songs that I would put in my playlist. Like, you know, even the reviews that you know, I've looked at a lot of YouTube reviews on my album, and everyone's just saying, you know, similar things, saying like, this is way better than I expected. You know, like, they saw me as a YouTuber and they were expecting YouTube music, you know, so the standard was very low. So for me to just excel in that is just incredible. And, you know, it's very cool. And yeah, you know, this whole thing is quite surreal. It's kind of like one of those things where you know, I guess I just work hard, but, you know, I don't really, I just jump on opportunities and just things happen. And a lot of times I'm like, how the hell did I get here?
Yeah.
I was, a gamer. I played games at the beginning of this. I played FIFA. I didn't even show my face. I edited videos and I would, put montage music and score goals online. And now I'm competing against the 975 and Agust D. So yeah, it's a very surreal time. And my main focus right now is to solidify second place. So yeah, that's what I want. That's what I need, and that's what I'm hoping for. So yeah.
And the album, in terms of its kind of sound, is quite kind of diverse. There's elements of trap, hip hop, kind of SoundCloud rap, Afro swing on Houdini.
Yeah.
Do you think there's a kind of overall KSI sound that kind of, because when I was listening to it, even though it was diverse, it did kind of flow and make sense. So yeah, what do you think would be that kind of KSI sound?
Well, I mean, KSI sound, there isn't really a KSI sound. Because of like how I am, I'm a person that doesn't just do one thing all the time. I don't just do drill. I don't just do trap. I don't just do grime. I'm fluid. I just, do whatever I want to do and I just make it work. With the album I called Dissimulation, to hide one's thoughts and feelings. And, this is to show, the KSI side of me as well as the JJ side. And I show the personal side as well as the, the braggadocious KSI side that everyone sees publicly. So, it's one of those things where I wanted that to be the underlining. And then also, as a person, I like just doing things that I like doing. I like just bouncing around and, I don't like being put in a box. And that, for me, that's the main thing. I hate when people say, oh, JJ, he just does this and that's it. Like, I am a person that I can do whatever I want. And I want to show that to my audience that you can do whatever you want as well. You have one life, man. Don't have fun with it. Don't just be stuck in this one section for the rest of your life.
I guess that even relates to your YouTube videos as well, in that you started out doing, FIFA videos, but now no one could really, you do, a lot of reactions and stuff, but no one can really pin you down to one kind of style of YouTube video.
Yeah.
And that kind of relates to, I think, the kind of freedom in the album.
Yeah. No, it's exactly that. I'm a very free person, I just, ultimately I want to have fun, and that's the main thing for me. And yeah, especially after 2017, after that phase where I left all social media for like 6 months to really figure out what I wanted in life or what I wanted to do, I came back and I realized, I want to just be happy. That's the most important thing. Happiness equals success. So, it's cool that I've got all this money and all of this and that, but I don't care, man. Like, for me, it's all about being happy and, being happy with the people around you as well. So, as long as I'm having fun doing what I want to do in life, then nothing else really matters.
There's also a lot of guest features on the album, like Offset, Trippie Redd, Lil Pump. Do you have any kind of fun stories around these collabs, and like how do you ensure the right chemistry is there when you work with people?
Well, I mean, with the Smoke Perp collab, it kind of it came about because Diego was playing a beat, and I was like, oh, I've heard this before, and he sent it to me a while ago, and I worked on it, but it didn't really work out. So he played me Smoke Perp on the beat, and I was like, oh, this is fire. Let me do something with this. So Diego sent it to me. I worked on it on my plane back to England from LA, and yeah, as soon as I landed, I went in the booth, spat my verse, and then I talked to my music manager. I was like, I'd be sick to get Lil Pump on this. So obviously, I'm in England. He lives in wherever the fuck he lives in America. So yeah, we kind of sorted it out, and yeah, we had a big banger popping.
Yeah, and how? Because I also read that you were like, you've lately been getting a lot of requests for features, and when you spoke to Enemy last in November, you said that you only work with people if it's right and if you like their artist. there was a story that Stormzy told last year where he was saying how he had to turn down Jay-Z because Jay-Z wanted to hop on Take Me Back to London with Ed Sheeran, and he had to be like, actually, I don't think this is kind of the time for us to work together. Have you ever had something like that where you had the opportunity to work with a massive name that could be a dream, but you just had to say like it doesn't feel right?
No, I don't think I've been at that point. I don't think I'm at that point yet. I think especially this year. This year was the defining year for, I guess, people seeing me as a serious artist. I think before that, no one really got it or understood what I was doing. So, no one really wanted to ask me to feature, on such and such. So, at the moment, I'm kind of just doing my thing. Obviously, now I'm getting features from, certain people, but like, I'm doing some that makes sense, and I'm not doing others. Because if I don't like the song, then I can't write to it. That's just how it is. Like, that's how it is for me. So.
And you said that your fight with Logan Paul was kind of you knew it would help boost your profile in America, and that was like part of the decision making behind that. Is this album kind of a continuing of that kind of like wanting to break America, and how do you feel you're perceived over there, and is it different to how you're perceived in the UK?
Yeah, maybe a bit. I don't think it's about breaking America. I think I'm kind of just, I'm quite a worldwide figure anyway because of YouTube. YouTube has allowed me to be worldwide, so it's not like I'm trying to break America. I'm just trying to bridge the gap between the music. That's just it. Like the type of music I make, it's kind of like internet rap or internet music. Like it's not a specific thing. I don't know. Like like I said, I'm fluid with what I do. I don't want to be seen as being put in a box. So yeah, I think it's just, I'm a worldwide person. So that's kind of like how I see it.
And speaking of Logan Paul, you've been very vocal the last couple of weeks about wanting to fight his brother Jake.
Yeah.
Is Jake up for it? Do you?
Yeah, I know.
He's going to be.
Yeah, Jake is definitely up for it. Well, we're both up for it. It's just, Jake is stupid because he thinks we're gonna have it this year, but there's a pandemic going on, so I don't know what he's on about with that. But yeah, hopefully end of next year, we can get something down. After I've done like festivals, I don't know. We'll see if I'm doing festivals next year. Yeah, we'll see. I want to definitely perform or go, perform the album before I fight him. Obviously I want to get my shit sorted first because I'm priority.
And how do you fancy your chances? Is he going to be a tougher opponent?
I think he's gonna be easy. He's gonna be easier than Logan. He's gonna be much easier. Yeah. And I know exactly how to beat him. Yeah,
and I also read that you recently said you would like describe yourself because your kind of career is so multifaceted at this point. You see yourself as an entertainer more than anything else.
Yeah.
And although a lot of people would still, first and foremost call you a YouTuber, do you see your YouTube career, especially in music, as having been a help or like a hindrance?
Yeah, no, I think it definitely is the latter. Yeah, I definitely have to work harder than the average musician to prove that I can do music. Which is fine. I'm always up for a challenge. My whole life has been a challenge, and I always make sure to succeed at these challenges. So, yeah, it's just how it goes. It's YouTube is a new thing, so when it comes to the general public, when they see a YouTuber wanting to do music, it just leaves a weird or sour taste in their mouth, and people just despise it. So it's one of those things where you just have to change people's mindsets, and eventually, we'll get there. But it just takes time, and I know how long it'll probably take. Definitely take years, but it's definitely happening. There's plenty of artists who are YouTubers, have become artists, but there hasn't been a YouTuber that is, has become an artist and still does YouTube. Obviously you've got Troye Sivan, but he doesn't do YouTube anymore. You've got
Mm-hmm.
Joji, but he doesn't do YouTube anymore. So, you know, there's definitely people there that have gone from YouTube to music and then just kind of forgotten about YouTube. But, you know, YouTube is my home. It's my core. It's what's allowed me to do everything I want to do. So I'm not going to just, you know, peace out and leave. I want to make sure I can do everything, whereas the music, boxing, and the YouTube. So.
And you recently uploaded a video where you kind of like ranked all your songs, and you were quite, you know, honest and blunt about some of them, even like naming, you know, a handful as stinkers in your own words.
Yeah.
Do you often kind of like get embarrassed or self-critical about your old work, whether it's music or YouTube videos, and how does it feel to like have basically your entire like adult like input kind of online for anyone to see once you've kind of moved on as a person?
Yeah. Well, I mean, you know, what's got me to this point is, you know, being real. I'm a very real person. Whether it's me, you know, judging my own music or videos, yeah, you know, I've always been real because, you know, it's just easier that way. It's just easy to be real. So, yeah, you know, I've definitely progressed when it comes to music, progressed when it comes to like YouTube videos and just how I am in general, and my mindset as well. But yeah, I definitely get embarrassed because, you know, as a YouTuber, you know, you can see everything about me. So you could see where I started from at 0 subscribers to the point where I'm at today. And I think that's, you know, obviously it's a blessing and a curse with, you know, with other musicians and artists and, you know, or boxers, etc. A lot of people don't see their, you know, the previous work that they do. They normally just see the best thing that they've done and then on. So, you know, whereas for me, people have seen the bad, you know, a bit of the good and the ugly, and me just slowly improving over time to the point where I do amazing stuff. But then people go, oh, but look at all this trash. But because, you know, I'm a YouTuber, people are going to see the trash. It's just how it is. And, you know, it's one of those things where it helps me grow, and it just shows that I'm human, you know. I think that's what helps with a lot of my fan base. You know, they can relate to it more because they go, oh, wow, he really was bad at music. He didn't know how to make music. And now he's at a point where he knows how to make music, and he's actually really good. And it shows how far work ethic can get you. So I think people look at that and are inspired by it compared to, I don't know, someone like, I don't want to diss anyone, obviously, but like Kendrick Lamar. You see Kendrick Lamar, and the first thing you see of him is his first album, or which was like insane, and like no one saw the previous albums where he was, you know, struggling or doing this or that. People just saw his like sick albums, and then just from then on. So
yeah,
it's one of those things where it is what it is. You know, I just take on the chin and I just move with it.
and you've been posting kind of reaction videos to people reacting to your music, and
Yeah.
I really enjoy your reaction to one YouTuber in particular. I think it's No Life Shack.
Yeah.
And his stuff seems to particularly rile you up. Does the criticism you get over your music kind of like affect you more than kind of YouTube? I can imagine you've learned to deal with like YouTube trolls, but is it like different with music?
Yeah, I'd say with music, obviously, because, you know, music is very personal. It's, you know, it's like my little baby. So yeah, I'm very defensive when it comes to music, but, you know, I'm definitely learning to take criticism. You know, even with this album, you know, I've taken criticism. There's things where, oh, I want it like this, and people are like, no, I'll be better like this, and, you know, I weighed it up and I went, actually, yeah, you're right. So there's a lot of times where, you know, I can be very defensive, but I managed to find a way to get better at that. And, you know, like on YouTube, you know, I might look like I am like very pissed off, but, you know, at the end of the day, I know like not everyone's gonna like my music. Not everyone's gonna like a certain sound. Like for me, I love Domain, but there's quite a few people who just despise that song because they just think it's just loud and it's just not as good as like my other songs, like I don't know, like Tides or Killer Killer, etc. So it's one of those things where my audience is so large that I can't please everyone. It's going to be hard to please everyone. So, I kind of just try to please as many people as possible.
The Sunday Times Rich List recently valued you as being worth 12 million. Would you say that's an accurate figure? And like, how does having that kind of money affect your like creativity? Is it like, do you find it freeing that you can kind of make whatever you want to make, or could it make you become like complacent?
Yeah, I don't know how close that is, to be honest. I don't really know what my actual net worth is. I've never actually like studied or checked it out. So, I mean, cool. I mean, it's cool. They think I'm worth 12 million. I'll take it.
Yeah.
But it doesn't affect me at all. Like, once I reached a certain point with the money, I was already happy. Like, for me, it's like, obviously, as long as I can, as long as I have a roof over my table and I can eat and start my parents and, have an enjoyable life, then yeah, cool. Then I'm sorted when it comes to money wise. And then for me, it's just about having fun and enjoying myself and do what I enjoy. And, a big part of that is performing. I love performing. So, anything for me to be able to release this album and then perform is like a dream of mine. And, I spend my own money when it comes to doing shows and making sure the production is sick, making sure, the people that watch me or go to my shows are having a sick time. Because if they're having a sick time, I'm having a sick time, and it's just how it is. So, the money is money. It just isn't really a factor anymore, man. Like I'm very happy in the position I'm in. I'm blessed to be in this position, but money-wise, I definitely give loads to charity. I definitely give loads away just because the main thing for me is just having fun and enjoying myself. And I can't take that money to my grave, so I'm just gonna just have fun now.
And as someone yourself who kind of bridges the gap between like the hip hop world and YouTube, I wanted to get your thoughts on 6ix9ine breaking those YouTube records. I think Goober was the most watched hip hop video in a 24-hour period of all time.
Yeah, it was insane.
How do you think 6ix9ine has kind of like manipulated YouTube to his advantage?
Well, I mean, he's just hyped. He hasn't really manipulated anything. He is clout. Like everything he does is just attention grabbing, and people want to listen to what he has to say. Like he has so much hype and so much attention around him that it makes sense why his videos will be hitting 200 million plus views, etc. on YouTube. And him getting so high up in the Billboard charts as well. Like, obviously he has a lot of attention, but he also releases music like is like decent that people actually enjoy. So it's one of those things where I know I would make a song with him because I just think it's long. Especially if I go to America, I'd have to look behind my back all the time, just in case people want to sort me out because I'm associated with him. So it's one of those things where I'm just gonna do my thing, let him do his things, and you gotta respect it. Obviously, I don't respect him. Well, actually, I don't want to get into that, but I respect him for what he's done when it comes to the music, anyway. So.
And you say he may not be someone you would like want to work with, but who would be those kind of like dream god level kind of?
ASAP Ferg. Yeah, I love his music, and I think the energy would be unreal. Who else? I love to do something with Slow Tie. I think he's sick. I think he's very sick. His music is dope. I don't really know. I'm kind of just happy to just see how it goes. you know, obviously there's the obvious like Drake, Future, Tyler the Creator. Like, yeah, I think it'd be cool for me to even do a song with a rock band. I don't
Maybe
know.
1975 after all this.
You never know.
Drop Matt Healy
I mean,
line.
if anything, I don't think Matt Healy's would be happy right now with what I'm doing. But I'm there, like I'm trying to help you.
Yeah.
I'm not trying to get #1.
And finally, what's next for you? Like, everyone has so much spare time at the moment. Have you been kind of working a lot of new?
Yeah, I've been training a lot. I've been, you know, playing games with the boys, Warzone. I've been posting a lot of YouTube videos. I've been, you know, working on features, etc. But, you know, what's next? I don't really know, man. Like, my whole life has just been just random. Like, I just capitalize on opportunities that come, and I make the most of it. But yeah, I don't have any goals, and I think that's why I'm so successful, because I don't have goals. I don't go, oh, this is what I want to be, because then if I get to that point, I then relax and I'm like, all right, I'm good, I'm done, I'm sorted, and I just want to stop. Whereas, you know, I'm just always in go mode. I'm always in, I got stuff to do. And like, obviously I make sure to take breaks, because, you know, I don't want another 2017 situation where I just go on overdrive and I burn myself out. I want to make sure, you know, I'm playing hard and working hard. So
Yeah, well, thanks so much for speaking to us.
my pleasure, man.
Yeah, good luck for this this Friday.
Hopefully I get
either
second.
way,
Either way,
there'll be a silver lining.
Yeah,
yeah,
we'll see.
Cool.
We'll see.
I've been Luke Morgan-Britton, and you've been watching NME.
It's been your boy KSI.
Cool.
In a bit.